Hi Taurus, I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to your May Career Monthly for 2024. This is a great way for you to look at what is ahead for your finances, your job, your work. Where is it that you need to be putting more focus and maybe taking focus away from other areas of your financial world? Remember, Taurus, this is your month because you all have your solar return this month. We are in a great time where you all had your conjunction or the conjunction in your sign between Uranus and Jupiter back in April. And we will actually have activations of the sun in your sign with Uranus and Jupiter separately this month as well. So huge financial month for you. This will probably be your best month for figuring out where it is you want to go with your career. Okay, so hey, if you haven't already subscribed, I would love if you would give my videos a thumbs up. Helps my channel grow, helps me know these videos are resonating with you. Also, check out scorpiosoultime.com, has lots of info as well, okay? So take a look at the description box below. I have highlighted all those important dates for the month of May. Also, if you haven't already looked at the May general tarot readings, take a look at those too. It will add even more insight for your month, okay? All right, Taurus, let's get right into it. So you start off the first week with the Empress card, major arcana there in the upright, as well as the Two of Wands. Second week of May finds you with the Page of Cups in reverse, as well as the Ten of Swords. Third week of May finds you with the Four of Wands, as well as the Devil card. Capricorn energy here in reverse. And the last week of May finds you with the Emperor, Aries energy here, as well as the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So, interesting mix here. I can already see that the end of the month and the beginning of the month looks like when you are strategizing, and then it looks like those middle weeks looks like some type of information comes through. You're figuring out when to end some important things. But let's go ahead and look at the energy that you brought into the month of May. Spirit, if you can send Taurus a card representing their April career. What is it that they are bringing into this month? What energies do they need to know? Five of Wands. So Taurus, for some of you all, that was a turbulent April. Trust me, I do think it was a turbulent month for the entire planet. But for you all in your career, there could have been some conversations where people have either left your company or left your job. There could have been some areas where you were not having the best conversations, or there was just like a lot of confusion, possibly around who was doing what, especially with Mercury retrograde in Aries at the time. So this is definitely what you are bringing into the month of May. Consider this as you come into this month. How are the conversations with your colleagues, your boss? And if you're not someone that's at a traditional 9 to 5, this also could be in your own work world. Where is it that maybe your family was having some feuds or having some conversations that everyone was on a different page? So keep that in mind as you come into this month. Hopefully that is going to be expelled. You won't have those issues anymore. I do not see anything here that is suggesting that continues, but let's go ahead and pull an oracle card. Spirit, if you can send Taurus a oracle message for their career for the month of May. And you have Seer, see beyond the current situation. So love this energy for you, Taurus, because I do feel like many of you all, Taurus, you are used to being very grounded. You are an earth sign. You are a fixed earth sign. So it is, you have this sense of whatever you see is what you believe, or, you need something concrete evidence for you to believe it. This energy is telling you everything is not going to be what you can see in front of you. Use your intuition. Make sure if, the timing isn't right or people around you aren't feeling like they're for your highest good, make it known that you are not trying to have more conversations with these people, or maybe you are just needing to keep it to yourself so that you can move on at a later time. Be more strategic, okay? That's what I just heard. Be more strategic. So Taurus, that's going to be really important for you, especially as you start the month with that Two of Wands, Empress. You are strategizing as you come into this month. Remember, this is your big month. So really take advantage of the people, networking, what it is that you can bring to the table to increase your wealth, your prosperity. I do think by the time you get to that second week of the month, some type of major mental endings are coming. This could be something that has been on your mind for a while. I do think by the time you get to that third and fourth weeks of the month, some major news comes in by the end of the month. This is going to be huge for you, Taurus. Really keep in mind important people you talk to. If you are talking to managers or you are looking for a job, the end of the month may be your best bet. Okay, so let's go week by week and let's see what other messages come through for you. So we ended the month of April with Mars moving into Aries on the 30th. I do think at that time, Taurus, many of you all started getting a better sense of what you really want, what you really wanted to go after. Now, as you enter into May, we do have Venus squaring Pluto on the 1st. Pluto retrograde begins in the sign of Aquarius on the 2nd, and then we have your new moon on the 7th. Really important time for you. Really good time to start and plant new seeds of intention. You are strategizing what it is that you want out of your job, out of your career. If you're trying to get a promotion, if you're trying to land a certain client, if you're trying to grow your social media or your online presence, this first week of May is going to be crucial for you. Use that Taurus new moon to your best advantage, Taurus. Now, I will say, since you have this energy of strife and things coming into this month, make sure you have squashed all of that before you move into dealings. I do feel like that second week of May could be when you have some endings. There does feel like that second week when we do have the Sun conjunct Uranus, which is that activation I was talking about from that Uranus-Jupiter conjunction back in April. Mercury finally leaves its retrograde shadow. So now communications are picking up. Maybe information you didn't know about before is now finally coming out. And then Mercury enters your sign, Taurus, on the 15th. So this is a big week for you all. I do think information is going to come in. Someone who you have trusted or possibly you've trusted them to take information and use information. Maybe they mishandled it, or maybe you thought or read the situation differently. Something ends here that second week of May. It's going to be to your advantage, Taurus, because once you can move past that 10 of Swords, look at that third week of the month. 4 of Wands, you're feeling much better. You and a spouse, you and a partner, maybe you and a business colleague are feeling a lot better. Some type of goals you are planting new goals here. And I do think that that's going to be like the theme for this month for you, Taurus. By the time we get to that third week, that is when we have Mercury, like I said, enters your sign on the 15th. But by the time we get to the 18th, the Sun is conjunct Jupiter, and then the Sun enters Gemini 2 days later on the 20th. Sagittarius Full Moon on the 23rd. So somewhere in here, you are feeling really energetic. You are ready to take on the world with your new ideas, your strategies. I do think that Devil card is reminding you, though, really pay attention to what it is that was your goals before. Figure out if those are still your goals, right? We are moving into the middle of the year where these goals could have changed. So keep that in mind. Remember that seer is maybe you're feeling like things aren't quite right. Maybe it's time to be looking for another place of employment. Those questions could come up this month. Now, as we end the month, Taurus, we do have Venus and Jupiter entering Gemini, Mars conjunct Chiron on the 29th, Last day of the month, Mercury is conjunct Uranus in your sign in Taurus. This could be some major announcement, breakthrough, conversation with the right person. You're at the right place at the right time, Taurus. Really good money news could come in at the end of the month. This could also be something where you need to take action. That Emperor card is Mars energy. So remember that at the end of the month, it could be time for you to start looking for another place of employment, thinking about going back to school. Some type of big news could prompt you to think about your finances. But overall, Taurus, I think this is a really powerful month for you. You're coming out of this strife, combative type thing that was going on before. You're strategizing and you're focusing more on yourself and your family, or you and your business partner. And you're now seeing things that you did not see before. So I think this is going to be a really pivotal month for you, Taurus. Do take a look at your sun, moon, and rising signs in this series. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I would love if you would. All right, Taurus, I hope you have a great May, and I'll talk to you later.